Thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. This is Sean Schumer on Eagle News. Tonight we have a very special guest with us, and he's here to talk about the rise of domestic terrorism and how we can stop it. Please welcome the acting vice president of the Allied Humans for a Better World, Alistair Hammerly. Mr. Hammerly, thank you for being on the program tonight.
I appreciate you having me on your show, Mr. Schumer. I'm glad to see a fellow human highlighting the necessity for our organization.
You got it, Alistair. We've been plagued by the spectral scourge in Gulf City for far too long, and it's time to hang these wet sheets out to dry.
I wholeheartedly concur, Mr. Schumer. The corruption spread by non-humans has seeped into the minds of mankind, and we are here to right the wrongs that have been perpetrated and perpetuated on our civilization.
Well, you're off to a running start, Allie. Recently, you targeted the local domestic terrorism cell Frat Supremacy and had some success with removing their material from the airwaves in Gulf City.
Indeed, we have.
That is a hell of a step toward getting these spooks off our screens. But we've tried to get that stupid ghosting and fish off the air before. How do you plan to finish the job?
Well, Mr. Schumer, those of us at Allied Humans have a series of plans that are far more effective than the lukewarm tactics employed in the past by the people of this city to protect their children from non-human contact, mistakenly deemed entertainment. We have been working closely with a human in the mayor's office, one Rosemary Ramekin, to coordinate our efforts in order to create a much more feasible set of logistics than the so-called actions previously undertaken by politicians and broadcasters in Gulf City.
And what the hell does that mean?
That means that we are not satisfied with merely chastising the cross-section of the populace who has been influenced by this nonsense. It means that we will take stronger action to force our correct ways upon them in a mostly peaceful fashion.
Still not getting it.
Retribution for the pseudo-incantations spewed from the mouth of a corpse's shadow will be swift and harsh, as those dissidents unwilling to coalesce will be held accountable for their tacit endorsement of heresy.
That's all Greek to me, Big Ham.
We're gonna fuck the ghost up.
Woo! You heard it here first, folks. Alistair Hammerly and the Allied Humans for a Better World are true patriots, and they're gonna make sure this country only caters to people of the opaque race, just the way our forefathers intended it. Now, Allie, as many times as we try to get Ghastly off the air, we've only succeeded in slowing him down. How do you plan to permanently remove Frat Supremacy from our metropolis?
We have received word that the scum who are employed by said terrorists are planning to construct their own broadcast tower. They have come under the notion that if they sidestep local ISPs and broadcast services, they will be out of our reach.
Those dirty dish rags!
What they don't realize is that by using a pirate broadcast signal, they will be in violation of FCC regulation.
Federal level fuckery!
We have maintained close contact with local authorities during this developing situation. If and when the terrorists try to use said tower, we will immediately take action that will permanently tarnish their image in front of the whole city and will make these non-humans unable to continue their defamatory propaganda.
Well, shoot, that sounds like a plan we can support here at Eagle News. What can the patriots who are watching this right now do to help?
Healing the nation begins with each and every one of them. The first thing they should do, if they truly love humanity the way my fellow humans and I do, is to stop watching the Fright Power Hour immediately.
Stop watching it!
Correct. They need to clear their minds of the filth put on screens by a ghost and direct their attention toward the good, clean, wholesome entertainment that will be provided by AHBW.
This guy gets it.
And if any of the terrorists from Fright Supremacy are watching this broadcast, I have a special message for them.
Well, by all means, Allie, go ham.
Ghastly, if you're listening, This message is for you. We have been watching you, and we have discovered your weakness. This is your last chance to end your broadcast peacefully. If you choose to make use of a pirate broadcast tower, you will regret it. Removing you from your home will be the easy part, but we have a plan to permanently stop you from destroying the lives of our citizens. You won't be able to hide from us forever.
Wow, sounds like you AHBW guys ain't fucking around.
We do this because we love humans. We love humans because we are humans. We will do whatever is necessary to clean up the airwaves in this city, starting with that accursed Ghastly and his heathen whale religion, Alizemology.
Man, I got half an erection right now. Someone called my ex-wife. I told her it was still possible.
People may take issue with our tactics now, but in the long run they will thank us. We are allied humans for a better world, and we just want what's best for you.
Hot damn! Well, there it is, folks. A plan to finally solve this problem. I'd like to thank Alistair Hammerly, the acting vice president of Allied Humans for a Better World, for stopping by today.
Thank you for having me, Mr. Schumer.
I'm Sean Schumer, and that's going to do it for me tonight here on Eagle News. Stay tuned for a show that pretends to be new content, even though all it does is recycle everything I just said. And remember, if you see through something, say something. It's time to make these specters breathe or leave.